Welcome, brave souls, to our countdown of the top 10 scariest video games of all time. Prepare yourselves for a journey into the depths of terror as we explore the darkest corners of gaming history. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation, initially underrated upon its 2014 release, emerged as a hidden gem of horror gaming. Its gripping narrative keeps players engaged, mirroring the isolation of deep space. The game's futuristic technology paradoxically harks back to the 80s, echoing the aesthetic of the early Alien films. It perfectly captures the claustrophobic essence of the original 1979 masterpiece, standing as arguably the finest successor to the iconic franchise. Number 9. PT, the playable teaser from Kojima Productions, slated to be part of the Silent Hill series under the title Silent Hills, showcased immense potential despite its limited scope. Though not a full-fledged game, PT achieves remarkable feats with its minimalist design. In terms of sheer terror, it surpasses many fully developed horror titles, offering spine-tingling jump scares and moments of profound dread. However, accessing PT has become challenging following its removal from the PlayStation Store, leaving a haunting legacy that continues to elude eager players. Number 8. Resident Evil Remake. Repeatedly acclaimed as the most terrifying entry in the series, the original Resident Evil Remake stands as a pinnacle of horror gaming. While Resident Evil 7 Biohazard introduces more visceral scares, the eerie, rustic ambience of the remake remains unparalleled. Initially launched for the Nintendo GameCube in 2002, it has since been adapted for numerous platforms, including PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. The pervasive sense of isolation, woven intricately into every aspect of the game, solidifies its status as one of the most spine-chilling experiences in gaming history, cementing its legacy as a masterpiece of horror. Number 7. The Evil Within 2. The Evil Within 2 emerges as a superior and spine-chilling sequel to its predecessor. Not only does it offer heightened enjoyment, but it also amplifies the terror quotient significantly. Loaded with heart-stopping jump scares and visceral imagery, it delves into graphic content that pushes the boundaries of horror gaming. Its open-world design adds an element of unpredictability, making encounters feel less scripted and more harrowing. Moreover, the riveting narrative keeps players on the edge of their seats throughout. Undoubtedly, The Evil Within 2 stands as one of the most captivating horror experiences of the 2010s, a must-play for survival horror enthusiasts seeking a truly chilling adventure. Number 6. Dead Space. Drawing inspiration from Resident Evil 4, EA Redwood's Dead Space crafts a uniquely terrifying experience that surpasses its predecessor in sheer fright factor. As players assume the role of Isaac Clarke, trapped aboard a spaceship overrun by grotesque necromorphs, the sense of dread is palpable. These alien monstrosities, with their horrifying designs and lethal capabilities, instill a constant state of fear and tension. Unlike its sequels, the original Dead Space deliberately accentuates Isaac's vulnerability, balancing it with sufficient tools to empower players without diminishing the horror. With a forthcoming remake, Dead Space preserves its 2008 classic's intense atmosphere and gratifying gameplay, ensuring its legacy endures. Number 5. Outlast. While Outlast 2 boasted enhanced visuals and a richer narrative, its predecessor reigned supreme in terms of sheer terror. The original's reliance on a camcorder's limited battery life for night vision navigation adds a visceral layer of tension, leaving players feeling utterly defenseless against the horrors lurking within. Traversing the remote mental asylum exposes players to deranged patients, each more unhinged than the last. Despite its modest budget, Outlast achieved remarkable sales success and cultivated a devoted following, testament to its ability to induce spine-chilling fear and captivate audiences with its relentless horror. Number 4. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard heralded a thrilling new chapter for Capcom's esteemed franchise, prioritizing horror over action to remarkable effect. With bold creative choices paying dividends, the game's opening hours deliver spine-tingling scares rivaling any contemporary horror endeavor. However, the latter half of the story sees a shift where horror momentarily takes a backseat. Despite this, Resident Evil 7's VR mode elevates the terror to unprecedented heights, offering an immersive experience unparalleled in the genre. Capcom's adept utilization of VR technology underscores their mastery in crafting unforgettable horror experiences, reaffirming their status as pioneers within the genre. Number 3. Fatal Frame 2: Crimson Butterfly. While Fatal Frame may have waned in recent years, its horror legacy endures, particularly through its iconic PS2 trilogy. Determining the most terrifying entry is subjective, yet Fatal Frame 2: Crimson Butterfly stands out for its gripping narrative and engaging gameplay, matched by chilling scares akin to its predecessors. Centered on capturing spectral entities through photography and exorcising their spirits, Crimson Butterfly expertly captures the eerie essence of Japanese folklore. Boasting a diverse array of ghostly apparitions, the game's meticulously crafted yokai designs further heighten the atmosphere of dread, solidifying its status as a standout in the horror genre. Number 2. Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 stands as an enduring masterpiece on the PlayStation 2, epitomizing psychological horror at its zenith. Protagonist James Sunderland's journey, spurred by a cryptic letter from his deceased wife, leads him into the unsettling depths of Silent Hill. The town, a reflection of visitors' deepest traumas and desires, envelops players in a nightmarish realm, shrouded in dense fog and laden with ominous visual cues. James himself is a flawed protagonist, navigating a twisted narrative where moral ambiguity reigns supreme. Amidst the town's myriad terrors, the nurses emerge as chilling icons of horror, embodying the game's unsettling atmosphere and leaving an indelible mark on the genre. Number 1. Until Dawn. Supermassive Games has firmly established itself as a maestro of interactive horror, evident in recent titles such as The Quarry and the Dark Pictures anthology. Their games consistently feature among the scariest, inviting players to navigate thrillingly terrifying experiences. Among their repertoire, Until Dawn stands out as a seminal release, notorious for compelling players to confront their fears head-on. Each character, intricately woven into the narrative, possesses a compelling backstory and pivotal role, amplifying the stakes of every decision. The game's intense choices induce palpable panic as players grapple with uncertainty, questioning the consequences of their actions. Only through repeated playthroughs can players ascertain the true extent of their decisions in Until Dawn's gripping tale of survival. Thank you for joining us on this spine-chilling journey through the darkest corners of gaming. If you dare, let us know in the comments which of these terrifying titles you've conquered, or which ones still haunt your nightmares. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more bone-chilling content. Until next time, stay brave, gamers.